educational organization that teaches public speaking and leadership skills through a worldwide network of clubs. Toastmasters International founded on October 22, 1924 in Santa Ana, California. At the moment, Toastmasters International has membership active 364,000 in more than 16,200 clubs in 145 countries. As a president, it is my privilege and pleasure to welcome you to the Bali Toastmasters Club. I would like to recognize any guests we have today. Do we have anyone new guest here tonight?
Yes, we do.
Okay, I would like you to introduce yourself. Would you mind standing and tell us what brought you here to Bali Toastmasters Club?
Okay, so
Who
you want to go first? Aku, probably. Please introduce yourself. Yes.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Hi.
Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Agung, and I know this moment, this event, because of my friend Ibu Jane, and I would like to improve my public speaking skill and have more relation with all of you guys, because nowadays when we want to achieve like something, let's say I read about the McKinsey report, Deloitte report, because nowadays we need to enhance our analytical thinking, public speaking, and collaborative action like that. So that's why I joined this event to improve my public speaking. But at first, I'd like to be a guest because I want to see how the Toastmaster itself works. Okay, that's it from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Agung. Next? Any guest?
Hi, good afternoon. Good evening. So my name is Betty. Nice meeting you all. So I was invited by Esther and Joe to be one of the panelists here, and it is very an honor for me to be one of the panelists here and wanted to discuss and explore into getting to know each other. And I'm kind of familiar with Toastmaster already in Surabaya, so I'm happy to be one of the panelists here. Thank you, Esther and Joe, for the invitation. Thank you.
Thank you. Next guest, please.
Okay, my name is Ketut Sudarata, and then you can call me BliToet. Okay, I'm here because of Joe and SC, and it will be great to be panelist here. And really, I love to see all of you here, and I wish I can improve my skill in leadership and public speaking here. Thank you very much.
Thank you. One more, Esther.
Any guest?
You have two more.
No, Dian is actually visiting Toastmaster.
Oh, visiting Toastmaster. And Johanna then.
Johanna.
Yeah, Johanna.
Hello everybody, nice to meet you guys all here, and I'm back by Esther to be a panelist today, and then I might be the potential member here, yeah?
Yes.
To learn my speaking skill that I need to improve, so yeah, I would like to, excited to see what this club about, and then today share about the topic, yeah?
Yes.
And thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I see two new faces in online. I see Anda Wijaya and Arin Tanwan. Would you like to introduce yourself, Anda? Please.
Yes, thank you. Hello everyone. Good evening, yeah. Good evening. My name is Anda. I just moved to Bali from Surabaya, and this is the second meeting I joined with Bali Toastmaster Club, and I'm very the reason I would like to join this meeting because I want to improve my public speaking and leadership skill. Because I know Toastmaster teach every member to be a leader. Yes, I want to be a leader in my organization. Thank you.
Thank you, Angel. I would like to ask you, Arini. Arini is a member of the BUD. I think Arini, this is your first time attending this online meeting. Arini? Arini?
Okay, hi everyone.
Hello.
Okay, thank you so much for your time. My name is Arin Tangolan and I come from Bupan.
Wow.
The reason I got master's, I want to improve my public speaking because I had some bad experience about public speaking. So I think this is the best way for me to learn public speaking from Toastmaster. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Arini. Okay, thank you guys for attending our meeting, and we hope you enjoy it. Let's start this meeting by having our Toastmaster for tonight. Please welcome our gorgeous Tom for tonight, Winda. Hello, Winda.
Freeze. Yeah.
Konferensi kita semua. Panjangannya kita enggak kan? Tapi mic kita freeze juga. Coba cek internetnya.
Bisa pakai internetnya yang kembali.
Untuk om enggak.
This is the weakness of hybrid, but the strength is hopefully more than this. Everybody can join, even they're in Australia or Netherlands. Yeah, okay, then we can just go on. And let me see. Okay. Just wait for 1 more minute. Yes. Let me go. Yeah, okay. Okay, fellow Toastmaster, ladies and gentlemen, we do have technical things. Oh my God.
Okay.
Can you hear my voice, by the
Yes.
way?
From Netherlands, yeah?
I think I already missed my first question. Wait, my light is too dark. So let me ask you again. Thank you. So I would like to ask you a question because International Teachers Day is coming soon. So is there any teachers attending the meeting for tonight? Any kind of teachers in school, tutoring, or even you're mentoring, you are literally a teacher also.
Joe,
teacher, right?
Joe, Joe try to hide
Joe is
yourself.
a Mandarin teacher.
Oh yeah, it is my teacher. So tonight I would like to share the spirit for teachers and also for the students. So for any
that will be led by the General and Collector, BliToet. BliToet, please introduce your team.
Thank you, Winda. Am I audible? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Hi, good evening, fellow Toastmaster and guests. My name is BliToet. I'm a member of Bali Toastmaster, and this evening I'm gonna run my role as a GE. As a GE, I'm running this by myself. I have a team who is going to support us to run this meeting. Let me introduce the first member of my team. It is our grammarian, and also the grammarian also doubling the role. It is also as grammarian and accountant in Reno. So please give a big warm applause to Reno. Thank you, Reno.
Yep. So I'm your accountant and grammarian, and suddenly actually already counting some at the start of the meeting. So you see, even our GE did that. So just to be honest, he already have 3 points. So filler words. This is all of the unnecessary words that we try to avoid. That's why we are here. Some people will call me the grammar police, which is moving on to my next role, grammarian. The word of the day is flabbergasted. What does that mean? Flabbergasted. How are we supposed to use that? For example, I just have a competition. Let's just assume I'm the contestant and I won. So I'm flabbergasted with the result. I'm so surprised at the result. So that's how we use flabbergasted in a sentence. And I'm going to count. Make sure that you try to use that word flabbergasted as much as you can, because I will mention who is going to use that word the most. And of course, grammar is, I won't go to detail about the grammar tonight because I'm also the accountant, but I tried my best. So that's all. Back to the GE.
Thank you, Reno. And the next team member of this is our timer. And this evening the timer is Mbak Juni. Mbak Juni, are you ready to?
Yes, I'm ready. So because I used the different computer, so I have to turn around myself. Okay, good evening, fellow Master and guests. My name is Jumiati. I'm the member of the Bali Master. Tonight, my role is become as a timer. I will time the table topic, speaker, and speed, formal, and evaluation. So I will also add the speaker using the green light. So I will start with my virtual. If you can see my virtual right now, if not, I will use this one with the manual. This the green card. If you're not able to see my virtual setup, and then the yellow, and the last one is the red color. That means you have finished your time. So because in here we have different timer. For each turn, the timer is 20 minutes. Jenny is 5 to 7, and Medita is 4 to 6 minutes, and the table topic is 2 minutes. And for evaluator is 3 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you, Mbak Juni. Okay, thank you, Mbak Juni. So, the last but not the least, our team member is the bio counter, and this evening will be helped by Joe. Yes, Joe.
Okay, good evening, fellow masters. So basically, I will assisting on counting the
speakers. Then we have table topic speakers and also evaluator. So at the end of the day, I'll share the QR code, then you can vote, and we will announce by the end of the session. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. So that's all the team members in the general evaluator. And I will be back at the end of the meeting to give a report of the whole meeting and also report from each of the team members. And I'm giving back the stage to our Tom this evening, Linda.
Thank you, Putu. Thank you very much. And without any further ado, consider that we have a short-term time for the meeting tonight. I would like to go directly to the first session, which is Prepare Speech. Prepare Speech is designed for our members only, to give them a floor, a chance to practice and also to listen up their skills. We will have 3 wonderful, not only wonderful, but also beautiful speakers for tonight, because all of our 2 speakers are lovely ladies. And our first speaker is Esther Leonina, and to introduce Esther, I would like to call upon the evaluators. Natalie, please.
Thank you, Toastmasters of the meeting, Toastmaster Linda. Hello, everyone, and hello to Toastmaster Esther, who is our first speaker for tonight's meeting. It's a very special project that Esther is going to do tonight, because not often we can see moderating panel discussions in a Toastmasters meeting. Her project tonight is actually that, moderating a panel discussion. Her time is 20 to 40 minutes. It comes from Presentation Mastery Part Level 5 Project 2. She is just one project away to completing her own part. The title of this panel discussion is Emergency Call, Save Our Home. So please give a warm welcome for our first speaker, Toastmasters Esther Leugenda with Emergency Call, Save Our Home.
Thank you. Allow me to prepare and call my panelists. I would like to welcome Johanna. Johanna, please have a seat. Johanna, BliToet, and Betty. This is an emergency call. Save our home. National Geographic just released a report of the top country that poorly managing plastic waste. Yes, Indonesia was listed as number 2. This nation produced 3.2 million of tons of plastic waste every year. And guess what? Half of the plastic waste are being thrown at the ocean. Our blue cerulean ocean that we always advertise everywhere around the world are being thrown by half of the 3.2 million of tons. This is an emergency call, guys, to save Bali, to save Indonesia. Every day, I talk to my friend who works at the hotel in Jimbaran. She religiously cleans up the beach every day. So guess what? Last week, how many plastic waste that she gathered? 60 trucks. A few days ago, 30 trucks. I wonder, this is just Jimbaran alone. I'm not talking about Seminyak. I'm not talking about Uluwatu and the other places in Bali. Just Jimbaran. We know that rainy season caused all the plastic waste to come all over the place to Bali. But is it just the plastic waste from other islands? What about our island, our home? Aren't you flabbergasted by these facts? I would like to call my panelists today to really emphasize about this issue. I have a really good friend of mine, Johanna here. Johanna is actually the owner of in Bali, Johanna herself is a very passionate person that I find. Yeah? She is very passionate about organic farming. So she has a huge organic farming. For me, it's huge. Huge organic farming, and she teaches people how to do organic farming. And her cafe is dedicating to organic, healthy lifestyle. Organic, healthy lifestyle, that includes on how to manage our plastic waste and our organic waste. Johanna has a curiosity like an elephant. She always wondered, what should I put in my skin? Where that come from? I eat that. Where that actually come from? Thank you, Johanna, for being here. I'm so excited to have this discussion with you. The next person that I have, very exciting, is BliToet, aka BliToet. BliToet is not just being passionate about waste. He is actually a man that put action to his words. He built a waste bank in Apuan. I would like to have more information about that. But it's not just about plastic waste. He managed organic waste. He is one of the person in Bali when I talk about ecoenzyme, and he directly know what is that. And apparently, he has been doing it. Wow. So BliToet and Johanna are being part of Rotary Club of Bali Pecatu. Johanna is the president, and Rotary Club of Bali Pecatu is tackling issue about environment. So I hope this is really an action that is put into place. So the next person that I have is Betty. Betty actually worked for a sustainable lifestyle hospitality company. So this is called Desa Potato Hut. I think Desa Potato Hut is not just like another hotel that I find, because they are very aggressive in tackling environmental issue. One of the things that they have done is to check their team member bags. If they found you are bringing plastic bottle to the resort, you cannot enter. You have to leave the plastic bottles. That aggressive, that fanatic. So I would like to hear further about her practices. She's a vegan herself, she loves animal, and wow, guys, I'm so happy that you can be here tonight, and I can't wait for our discussion. So, the first issue, waste. Johanna, we start from you. What is your view on the current status of waste in Bali?
Terrible. It's like so bad, you know, it's like need to have action soon, like you said, emergency call.
Emergency
Getting
call.
worse and worse.
Yes. In your cafe, right, you practice a lot of different approach on tackling environmental issue. Maybe you can share a bit like, what do you do at Living Well?
Basically, our living well is based on, you know, where is grow, eat, enjoy. Okay, so grow is like where does your food come from? You know, there's a lot of toxin that produced by farmer, by the chemical, you know, rice or whatever. They destroy the land, yeah, make the land getting worse and worse, and the water they go into the water and the underground. It's very damage our body. Yeah, can cause cancer, hormone disorder,
Yes.
a lot of issue, health issue that we are using, eating every day. That's
True.
why, yeah, we promote like everybody grow. You can grow organic. It's not difficult, right?
Yeah.
So I hope more and more people, even at home or in a business farmer, they can change the way to
Yes,
to
true.
grow the food, and it is like eat healthy. You know, if you have good source,
about flavoring. We say that, oh, we should eat vegetables that is healthy. We should eat fish that is healthy. But because of the plastic waste, right? So the animal actually eating plastic. And plastic is chemical, right? And what amazed me, one doctor said to me, because of the amount of plastic waste in the ocean, that's actually putting a danger to the ocean, and it's so toxic in a way that we eat salt, like every day. We put salt, right? And salt comes from the ocean. Can you imagine how toxic is that? And one bottle of water, you see the aqua bottle there? That one bottle aqua bottle, you will finish that in what, like 1 minute? But the plastic waste cannot be decomposed apparently. Like it takes 1,000 years to decompose that. So your daughter, your son, your son, your son, your son, your son will meet the bottle again. Okay, I would also want to discuss with BliToet about your effort to do the waste bank and how you see the environment in Bali now.
Okay, so far, really, I'm very sad to say.
Yeah.
Of course, for me and Trashiro to also cleaning in the, in Jimbaran and BliToet and Sandur, and really very sad.
Yes.
And really, we have to do something for this. And I like you call the emergency call.
And do you think, because people always tell me that, oh, this plastic came from Java, this plastic coming from Kalimantan, but what about Bali? But what about us?
Really, we are not respect with our nature.
We don't have respect to
We
nature,
don't
yeah?
respect. Even
Okay.
we are the why I make the waste bank in my village.
Yes.
Really because of that. Because so many people just throwing the garbage in the
It's our practice as well,
Yes,
right? It's our fault as well.
That
Yeah.
is, I want starting from my village to create the system first.
Yes.
How we can, because so many community, what they did is only is like they come today to clean, after this coming again. We don't start from the what is.
It's not holistic, you mean,
Yes,
right?
yes.
It's just basically clean,
Clean,
and they send it
that's
to
what we
the
do.
send
So
it
we
to
have to educate the people.
Yes.
How is the, basically waste is actually when we see it from positive thing, really we have so many things from that. See, when we make from the waste, we can make it eco-enzyme. With eco-enzyme, we can do anything. I cannot explain here. Maybe take 1 hour to explain eco-enzyme.
We have 20 minutes.
So we have the compost. Compost basically is very good for us to grow, to plant our this one. And then we have the last, we have the maggot. Maggot, when we call this is like the small animals there, and we grow there, and then we give the the waste, and then they eat it. After this become big, and then we give it to all the poultry. So it's very good. It's supposed to be the garbage. The trash is not is.
Basically, you say that the trash that we have today can be turned to treasure. Wow.
That's the one that's
Okay, cool, BliToet. We will touch back on that again. So Betty, what is your view about current situation in Bali?
I think, according to my opinion, our problem is a lack of infrastructure. So, and there's no proper or official plan how to deal with it. So, plastic waste is basically everybody's problem, not only Indonesia, not only Bali, but the rest of the world.
True.
And what we are facing at the moment is just the same issue that's been going on and on. That is a plastic waste mismanagement. For the last 50 years, Indonesia, especially Bali, has seen a large increment in terms of international tourists. Therefore, the rapid growth of Bali's economy and also development of tourism have basically increased also the large number of waste generated. Okay. So the problem that we are facing at the moment is because we don't really have a proper plan, an official plan, a very good structure from top until bottom. Yeah. And of course, there are a lot of communities that are helping at the moment. However, it's only half of change the mindset of people. So that is actually based on my opinion, the problem is plastic waste mismanagement.
Okay, Edith on that. Let's discuss on that again. So, BliToet and Johanna, let's discuss about what Rotary Club Bali Pecatu is now doing. Because we are putting our words into action,
Yes.
not just blaming the company, but we just, okay, so, well, maybe somebody is not doing their job well, but we want to do something about it. Let's talk about that.
Basically, Rotary Bali Pecatu is like non-profit organization, right? It's like have the member 1 to 2.2 million over, so it's quite good platform to do something, organize things. So we kind of like organize or manage in this special topic because our member a lot of like people very care about this waste management problem. So there is a movement we try to push. It's like T to T.
Trash to treasure. T to T program.
Trash to treasure sport. SPORT. What is S? S is like separation. You know, you have to able to
Separate the waste.
Otherwise, it's hard to
separate the waste, right? To recycle.
Yeah, to recycle, to use whatever non-organic and organic waste. So this one have to education and have to action. Waste from the source, you have to able to separate. So we do in the household. How you able to do that? And then there's a program, there's a system that people organization that do it like plastic exchange, something like this.
So basically, Rotary Club Bali Pecatu is emphasizing on education and action. Yeah, because we want to, because we are BliToet, right? We go to Banjar and Banjar to educate people how to manage the waste. What I understand, and action is actually really by having being there and recruiting young generation. Maybe BliToet, you want to share on that?
Okay, so for me it's a good thing I can join with Rotary because it's a big company and really they give me the support. First, when I stay in the village, who will help me? I'm alone. Because when I talk with the government, talking with this, nobody care. And then they say, no. They say like that. So the Rotary absolutely give me the support and I started to making waste management learning center. What I mean is
so you built a learning center that we started I think in Apuan, right? Apuan is a village in Batu Iti. Yes.
And I collect all the garbage and we start to separate because I educate the people there you should be separate the garbage first from your home.
Your home is the center of the garbage,
You have to separate and then easy to me to manage the waste.
Yes.
And I have also the young people there. We call Interact and Rotary.
Yeah,
because
this is the young generation.
Yes, young generation. We have to educate them. We have to support them.
Educate them early.
Yes. Because now, if educated the people, all the people after 10 years or 20 years, they will be die. And then start the next generation with the same manner. So we need to support this one for the young because they are really, it's like a white paper. We need to draw nice border.
Okay, you're saying that organizing, so basically there is two ways here, organic waste and plastic waste.
Plastic waste.
Okay, so let's talk about the organic waste.
Okay, organic waste, we can make it eco-enzyme. So all of you knows about the eco-enzyme. It's absolutely the best. What is this? The fermentation we can get it.
Yes.
Because we can make it the soap, we can make it the shampoo, we can do the cleaning. We can make it for yourself, for your everything is that.
Yes.
Okay, even for your toilet also you can throw it there and then you clean.
Anyone here know about eco-enzyme? So eco-enzyme is actually made from your organic waste.
Yes.
So for example, orange, kale, you're eating orange, you're eating kale, you're eating apple, banana, pineapple. So all the waste from here, for example, you put it in your blender. Things that you do not eat, you put it in a bowl, in a box, and you do fermentation, like you do kimchi. Very easy. But you don't eat it, but after 3 months, simply after 3 months, this fermented water is so useful. You can do it as a soap. You can use it for cleaning the air, cleaning the your swimming pool. A lot of things can be. It's very beneficial. I think something that you can teach in your learning center and how they can turn organic waste, right?
Yeah, that's why when I make my waste management, I make it like a beautiful garden. Because everybody have the like a mindset. This garbage is like smelling nasty and it's not good all. But I make it little bit when you come there and then you see the beautiful
because of the compost that you made, right?
Yeah.
You make
It's coming
so
from
beautiful.
the garden. I make it again to make it something is different. I make it so beautiful.
Yes.
So you can fishing there, you can catch the chicken. Really, they are eating in the organic from the organic farm. So you can cook it and then you can really work. It's like it's not you come there and then you just seeing the everybody thinking about the garbage center something is smelling.
It's actually a learning center.
Yes, learning
and what
center.
do you do with the plastic waste?
Plastic waste basically the very easy way is not have no technology is the eco brick. Maybe one of you.
So you turn the plastic that you use into bricks.
Yes.
Yes. Cool.
So first we have to get all the plastic and then you clean the plastic and then you cut the plastic and then you get the bottles like that and then you fill it inside.
Amazing.
So make it become the brick. Really, after this center when I make it, up to maybe 2 years, maybe no more plastic. Because what happened? Because all the plastic you created, all the garbage you make it in your house, is no more will go.
Totally on that. Okay, let's talk about Betty. Betty, what do you do in Potato Hat with the waste?
Okay, so basically, Potato Hat, now and then, we are actually a sustainable lifestyle hospitality company. So as you are aware that we are having like very conscious in terms of environment. We act in the village. We call it village desa.
Yeah.
So we have 3 properties. The first hotel, the beach club, and also the new hotel that is very sustainable living. Yeah. We built in terms of design and everything. Inside the amenities, everything is eco-friendly.
What do you mean by eco-friendly?
Okay, before going further, I also wanted to explain that actually in the village we have what we call Sustainable Lab. So, Sustainable Lab. Sustainable Lab. So that is the lab that we already have.
Like laboratory.
Correct. So we call it Sustainable Lab. Instead of Sustainability Lab, we call it Sustainable Lab. So we have machines, 3 machines.
Yes.
Where we collected all of the plastics around Desa, our village, and we compile that out. We have our team, Sustainable team. Yeah. So they collected all the plastic inside the hotels and the beach club and then separated which one that can be used as the amenities. And if you go to the new hotel and the beach club at the moment we are closed, yeah. So when you go later in our new hotel, you will find inside the hotel every amenities is basically from recycling. So you see the tissue box, the soap container.
It's also made from plastic waste.
Yes.
Amazing.
So a combination. So basically, we also collaborated with international designer, but also we also have local artisan. There are a lot of details that people would definitely like. Wow, really? Is this from plastic? Is this from shell?
Yeah.
So we even have our restaurant in Beach Club. We call it Ijen. That is the first restaurant in Indonesia that has zero waste philosophy. We're trying to be zero waste philosophy. What does it mean? So it means that if you go to the restaurant, that is the restaurant, yeah. You go to the restaurant, you will see the chair that you sit down, the table, everything is actually made from waste. from the tire, from the foam, yeah. Even the glass that you use is actually from the broken wine glass. You cut it, you make it, yeah.
Wow.
The plates also, if you see some patterns like colorful patterns, blue, yellow, whatever, it's actually from the broken glasses.
Yes.
So basically, we wanted to do everything, even when you are there. Thank you for highlighting about being associated, being family members. You are not allowed to bring plastic. So if you are paying attention, because let's say if I go out, they know already I'm BliToet member, right? So my friend was like, "Oh, careful, Betty, they will like, she will start bitching around about you bringing a plastic."
Yes.
So I always bring my bottled water.
Cool.
I always bring my hand sanitizer with bamboo.
Yeah, that is refillable.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I try to be not only represent BliToet, yeah, the company, but also I want to change. I want to be a role model. I want to lead by example.
Yes.
So a guest also coming to the hotel, they also are provided by zero waste kit.
Yes.
Bottled water that you can refill, lunch box that you can go to the beach and then bring to eat something in the beach, tote bag, everything is actually environmental.
Wow, great.
So we've been doing this since 10 years ago.
Yes.
Yeah. From baby step, people were like, what are you doing? I mean, it's not work. At the time, but now it's going there and people just highlight that.
Wow.
So,
anyone here been to Potato Head? Don't you think the place is beautiful?
Yes.
But apparently there's a lot of things there made from plastic waste.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that plastic waste, recyclable material, can be also beautiful. Alright, so I think before we end, we all want to start to adopt a zero waste lifestyle. Yeah? To turn our organic waste, to turn our plastic waste into something. Myself, I actually already 1 year, I don't use shampoo anymore. I don't buy a bottle of shampoo. Either I refill that, I go to the box store, I refill. But lately, my friend introduced me to fermented water. Fermented rice water. So actually, I've been washing my hair with fermented rice water for the last 1 year. And my hair and my scalp are doing just fine. I don't need shampoo. I don't have to buy shampoo. Because if I mentioned earlier about the facts, 3.2 million of plastic waste, 3.2 millions of tons plastic waste. If I divide that to 270 millions, Indonesian, 270 millions, right? So approximately every household per month are using about 21 bottles. That's about right. Yeah? You buy your shampoo, you buy your soap, you buy your coffee, take away coffee, you buy your aqua bottle. It's about right. Sanitizer, a lot of things that we buy equal to 21 bottles per month. The plastic that we are going to see from generation to generation. Apparently, we can reduce that. We can use ecoenzyme. Ecoenzyme and show. There are a lot of things that we can actually learn. Yeah. Maybe Johanna, you can share just 2 tips for us how to start to adopt this lifestyle.
From personal, from the family, from the business.
Yes.
4R that we always use. Refuse.
Not just reduce, refuse.
The first refuse. You refuse, you don't need to use that. The second is reduce.
Yes.
Reduce. You can, what you can reduce, don't need to use it. There's a lot of ways, right? And then reuse and recycle. So this is 4R that we always keep in mind. Whatever you do, whatever you buy, and then you think about that.
Yeah, I think plastic is an amazing creation. We cannot live without plastic. But I think what we want today is actually to adopt that thinking, to change that mindset, to actually consider before we buy things. And consider to refuse and reduce it and reuse and recycle. Yes, mindset. I I think it's something that we have to start.
And as a supporter of the eco businesses,
Yes.
you know, support all these like that have concern about environment, we support them.
Yes.
Let them produce more.
Correct.
About that.
And make them be impactful in their environment and their community.
Yeah.
Yes. Maybe ada tips dari BliToet?
For me, is garbage is coming from you, so led by sample means you have to give the sample first, and then we starting everyone have to start with the sample, because all the garbage coming for you from your family, and if from family we start to reduce the garbage slowly, we will not too much garbage here, and then our earth will smiling again.
Thank you. Betty, any tips and tricks?
Actually, I have two tips. The
Yeah.
first one, as I mentioned, that be a role model, lead by example. I think it's easy for people to follow if you do the right thing. So everything is possible. It's just you have to share. We have to try to change the mindset of other people. Have to start from yourself. So I myself are trying to be a role model by trying
Leading
to,
by example.
Yes, lead
Yes.
by example. Not bringing plastic. Try to stop. Try to think before buying. You
Yes.
know. And then being, and the second tip is you need to keep feeding yourself with a lot of information related to sustainability, eco-friendly, and etc. There are a lot of information in internet, community that you have to catch up so that you understand what is happening and what's the progress of our situation.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Johanna. Thank you, BliToet. Thank you, Betty, for being here today and to share your thoughts on how we can save our home. We do not need everyone to do zero waste lifestyle perfectly, but we need everyone to do it imperfectly, but just to start by changing our mindset. Thank you, everyone. Let's save our home. Kalau mau ikut, kalau mau ikut silakan. Kalau mau, thank you so much.
You stop it. Stop it.